Alright, here we go, guys. Welcome to the new stream. I'm fucking suffering. I just got off work. Not fun. I'm very tired. I don't even technically want to be here. But I am. And we're back where we left off. Of course. I honestly forgot where I am. I just remember the last time I was here, there was a lot of fucking insanity going on with skeletons and shit. But if I remember, I was here to look for diamonds. But yeah, it's been a while. I've been like very tired. As said, not been fun, to be honest. I was a little distracted with playing other video games. But you know, we're here, so yeah, I didn't forget about the Minecraft stuff. I planned on doing this a lot sooner than I initially did, but you know, for the 4 days off I had, I was just too fucking tired, and I wanted to play different games, specifically Hearts of Iron. That game was maybe a little too gay, but you know, whatever. So this time I don't have anybody with me. I'm not in any calls. I'm nothing. We're just here for the show. I don't have anything, do I? I do not. That sucks. But oh well. Might as well explore the cave. And hope to God I don't fucking die, because I know damn well this is not gonna go fun. Alright. Let's see, do I have anything that could genuinely keep me from dying? I mean, yeah, but it's not enough anymore. Oh, but I do got charcoal. Never mind. That's interesting. But, yeah, you know, got a little distracted playing fucking what's it called? Fucking, Old World Blues, which, for those that don't know, is the Fallout mod for Hearts of Iron. Surprising, I know, considering my whole thing was the fact that I was a disgusting brony. Ew. Where the fuck does this go? I'm so confused. Did I just make a fucking circle? Oh well. Ooh, diamonds! Let's go! But yeah, this is gonna be probably a short and chill stream. So, I noticed you, Sarah. Opa. Thank God that did not fall in the lava. That would not have been fun. But, yeah. I've been a little distracted as of late. Haven't really been focusing on anything else but my life, so, you know, that's something. God. Sorry, give me a second, guys. Yeah, Adam, it's not a public server, it's a solo survival. It's not for anyone to join, it's just for me to go and chill, you know? Streams like that. Well, the lag is not doing me any favors right now. That lag is not doing me any favors right now. So, if not obvious, I clearly added some new details to this mod pack, specifically the blood particles. It's crazy, I know. Insane, even, probably. Is that coal? No. Now, if I remember, one of my goals for the first stream was to essentially create a base, a house, you know. Oh, there they go. Oh, there's more diamonds right over there. Now, like I said, everybody, it's not going to be, you know, a very long stream. It's probably just going to stay short. Just because, you know, yeah, I'm very tired. I'm not going to say EP because, you know, even though that is something I would probably say a lot, I'd, you know, not the time for it, you know. I've just been like, you know, just hanging out. I forgot what the fuck I was doing and avoided Arby's. Fucking, what the fuck, man? I love Arby's. Now, a funny thing, I actually did plan on, actually playing another thing, which was, believe it or not, the Black Ops ports for PlayStation, because if anyone recalls, I did say that the thing I was going to do for PlayStation was going to be, how did I say it? Was going to be to play fucking Legacy Edition for PlayStation. And I've not changed from that. I did say that I was going to do that, and I still plan on doing that. It's just that I haven't really had time, because I keep forgetting to turn on my fucking PlayStation and playing the game. And I also need a new controller. That was way too fucking close. We're gonna ignore that. But, yeah. Oh shit, I just realized I lost my fucking... Actually, funny thing about Fallout as well, that actually is going to be followed up by Obsidian. And Obsidian is speculated to be doing the next Fallout game, which is actually pretty based, at least in my opinion. I'm pretty excited. No. No, I know, by the way, by all means, I'm not very good with commentary. I mean, that's kind of the point. And nobody cares a shit about commentary in this nowadays. Who the fuck cares? It's not a Let's Play channel. It's just a hang around, chat, play video game channel. For mature audiences, of course. None of that PG-13 shit. Doesn't mean I won't watch my tone around certain things, and it's whatever. You know, who gives a shit? Uh, Honestly, I did plan on doing some extra things like playing the Battlefield series, but you know, who gives a shit about Battlefield in this modern day and age? And shit is screwing up like bad. It's not good. It's not good, bro. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Maybe I should turn off my Discord so that I don't have too bad overlay. Maybe the Paradox launcher, because I'm not playing Hoya in this current moment in time. I mean, who the fuck is playing Hoi at this current moment in time when I'm playing clearly fucking Minecraft? Ironically, there's like a lot of things I've been wanting to do, but you know, I've just been kind of lazy and tired. And also, I've been dealing with a cat. And currently, if you guys ever hear any of the meows or like anything from my mic, just know that is because there is a cat with me at this current time. He is stuck in the crate because he does not get along with the other cat. And he's been doing some not nice things. It would be nice if this game would stop fucking lagging. Ironically, Minecraft has been taking a lot of fucking hits with my CPU and GPU. It's not been fun, actually. As you can see, obviously, because, you know, it's not going very well. I'm definitely going to need to do probably a fresh restart so that the game can actually work as intended. That does not mean I'm going to be restarting the entire thing, but it does mean that there is going to be like maybe a little moment where I have to fucking take my time for a second. So just give me a second, guys. I do apologize, by the way. I was not expecting Minecraft to fuck up this hard. Everything is not going very well. This is not a good start. I can admit that this is not a good start. I'm so sorry, guys. Even my Minecraft page is just like completely slowed. I can't alt tab, I can't do anything. It's just bad. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like fucking give me a moment, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with that shit. It's not fun. I can definitely tell. I can definitely assure you that it is not fun, and I do apologize. I was not expecting Minecraft to go that far-fetched. The only thing I can really do in this current moment is just take a second just to turn off certain things. and hope to God that actually gives me more GPU to run with. Because funny enough, modded Minecraft, especially with shaders, is very much stereotypically correct, because the stereotype for shaders, right, is that you run like shit. And by all means, with my computer, if you don't have a good, like, you don't maintain your computer or your laptop, or if you literally just can't, right? Yeah, your frames is gonna go down, like bad, because essentially your GPU is gonna run those shaders along with it. It's not so Minecraft itself, it is the fact that it has to run extra mods, extra cosmetic stuff, extra resources and textures. It has to run literally everything. And I do admit that, and I'm not happy about it, but it's oh well. You know? There's not really much I can do in a situation where Minecraft kind of fucks up like that, other than just turn off certain other things. Like, I just turned off my browser and my Steam so that I could free up more GPU. And honestly, I should probably be doing that anyways, because Steam takes up a lot of GPU and CPU, and so does Opera, shit, even Bravewood. Pretty much everything that you could imagine would take up everything. So there's only so much I can do. So I do apologize for saying that, but I am promising that I am going to start up my Minecraft thing. I'm just letting my fucking CPU calm down a little bit before starting up Minecraft again. I do apologize. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Genuinely. But, oh well. We should try and start this up again. Hopefully it'll work this time. There's not really much I can do, like I said. So well. And like I just said, I just got off work. I'm very tired. I don't really care to do this stream very often right now. But I did say I was going to do this stream, and I'm going to follow through with that, because this stream needs to have its, moment, if I may. Minecraft does not seem like it's going to work today. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. I hope that this might work. My plan is simple this time, though. Probably just go with an hour 30 stream or just a 2-hour stream. If I go anywhere farther than that, that's going to be interesting and goated, but I'm not planning on going any farther than those two. So I do apologize for those that needed to hear that. Oh. Oh? Something tells me Minecraft did not like what was going on. 'Cause the game fucking crashed immediately, and I don't know why. That's not fucking good. That was not good. That shit just went down immediately. Holy shit. That was not good. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I don't know what the fuck just happened. That was not good at all. No. Alright, let's hope to God this time it works normally. Alright, maybe I should just roll a minute so that I can get the stream set up the right way. There we go. Oh, welcome back, Minecraft. Nice to see you again. I hope to God you're not gonna try and point out the fact that you're trying to be an adult again. Alright, well, that was rude. Alright, whatever. But, yeah, you know what? This is just gonna be how the game rolls. We're just gonna... Nope. Not going that way. Not going that way. Not exactly fully that way, at least. Let's see. There doesn't seem to be much remaining down here. I think I literally went through this entire cave. Oh well. Let's see, anything new up here? Doesn't seem to be. Just looks like something I've already explored. But you abandoned me for doing some of these emojis. I did not abandon you, my man. And we made sure to time you out for a day because you treated people poorly and you were acting rude. Also, we did know that you lied about your age. Did I just find a stronghold? Nope, this is the dungeon. Yep, look right there. Dungeon. So I'm in a different part of the dungeon. Diamonds, gold. I'll take the gold. Not the iron shovel, though. I will not take the iron shovel. But that mossy cobblestone, I'll happily take. Yes, that is why, my man. You can't just say that you're an adult and then we find out you're not an adult. For one. And for two, you can't be rude to people. Oh, you were rude to somebody. Oh, well, for days I wasn't showing up because I just didn't play. I wasn't live streaming. Oh. Well, I found, I'm gonna leave in the caves again. That's nice. Ow. I wanna see, is there any diamonds I missed while I was here? Doesn't seem like there's any diamonds around. Oh well. No, dead end. Cobblestone. Boom. Probably gonna have to smelt some extra coal. I just need that thing out of the fucking way. Again, I have a life, man. I'm not on streaming 24/7 as much as I would like to. Let alone I don't have that energy or anything. Some people kind of want to just pretend it, but not everyone has not everyone has this as their career. Oh, hey, look, diamonds. Not everyone has this as their career. They can't be. Nope. 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 Not again. Not again. Not again. Not again. Anyways, what I was gonna say before I got a little sidetracked there. Not everyone is going to be online streaming because it's not their life. That's not, like, they don't make a living off of this. Yes, and for me, right, as much as I would absolutely love to, one, I don't have the fucking kahunas to fucking actually do, like, full-on hunt, and I can acknowledge that. I would need better skills. I would need better social skills, to be specific. And if I wanted to actually be full-on authentic, which I do try to be, instead of performative, even if I do come off as performative, I'm not, by the way. I'm not trying to be. I'm just not very good at doing this stuff. Uh-oh. But yeah, no, what I was gonna say is that not everyone is able to do the same thing. Everyone has to be different in some shape or form, even if they come off as similar or even just the same. Because either they're trying their hardest to be different, or they're just trying, or they just don't know about it. And some people, I don't know about it. For me, I just don't care, honestly. Like, I like streaming and all, and I absolutely have fun with talking with people and shit. But at the same time, I clearly do still watch what I say on the internet because, it's still a little wrong saying certain things and all that other shit. Like, you can't, get away with saying everything. And, for me, right? Like, I'm not hanging out with friends right now, I'm just alone. Fuck. I hate cave spiders so fucking much, bro. I actually hate them so much. I hate these things with a burning fucking passion. I actually hate cave spiders so fucking much. They're the most annoying fucking enemies in this fucking game. I mean, I could do it, but it's not worth it. Alright, boom. Done. I'll start healing just a little bit at least. I need healing. That's all I need. I'm still keeping this ravine in mind. And because, honestly, it's good for having iron deposits and gold. Let alone it's with a dungeon as well. I mean, that's a good mixture, to be honest. Crying? Why am I what? What? The fuck? Man, I don't stream very often, man. I've only seen you in one stream. Nope. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Not worth that. It is not worth that. Ain't no fucking way. This leather tunic. I'll happily fucking put that on. Is he talking the one who was here before? No, I'm talking about you, bro. You were here last time. Alright, there we go. I'm finally out of the cave, and I need, like, genuine armor again. Because this is almost completely gone. Like, I'm actually almost out of fucking... I actually went through so much shit. Fucking having to defend myself from that shit. Where even am I? I completely forgot. It's been like a couple of weeks since I've played this. I genuinely haven't been here today. And honestly, I'm just not here. Like, I'm genuinely still just tired. Yeah, we're not gonna fall in that. Fuck it, let's go to that Herobrine area. And not fall in the fucking ravine. What's on there? Oh, lapis. I don't care about lapis. see. Well, that makes no sense, but okay. Yeah, that's not a conspicuous looking cave over there. In the fucking Huron Forest, of course. Of all things. Pull them out. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I didn't bring a furnace because that's my little furnace thing. Wait. Am I just high? Was I... Oh, cows. Thank you. I need those. Oh, there it is. There's a conspicuous looking cave over there. It's not actually a fucking cave. And numbers brought maybe. Fucking numbers broadcast. Actually, this looks really nice. But oh well. Boom. Do I even want to know? I had 5 cooked mutton in the fucking backpack this entire time. I'm a fucking idiot. Holy shit. Talk about fucking retardation. And I am retardation incarnate. Oh my fucking god, I'm a fucking moron. I saw the pillager. Where did he go? Because there's no way he went that far. Unless he fucking despawned, but it wouldn't have made sense because there's only one way a fucking pillager spawns out this far, and that's if a pillager outpost is nearby. It would be really fucking weird if a pillager just fucking showed up and then despawned and I was in front of him the entire fucking time. Are you fucking serious? He actually despawned? Ain't no fucking way, bro. I guess he despawned. Okay. No, shut the fuck up. We're gonna remove that. Honestly, to be honest, guys, I'm probably not gonna get anything done today. Like, I'm genuinely that tired. Again, I'm just here. Oh, are those pumpkins? Take those, thank you. Honestly, I want to play old Minecraft again. See, that's the feeling of playing Minecraft nowadays. I just want to play old Minecraft. Because new Minecraft is like, it's cool and all, but it's still not the same feeling. And I know that some people are going to disagree and say, oh, but you know, that's just your childhood talking to you. That's just your nostalgia. And it's like, yeah, so what about it? It's what I grew up with. It's of course what I'm going to like. And even then, like, no, because there was a mystical feeling about old Minecraft that, yeah, I guess is stereotypically said to be like, oh yeah, but you know, that's again just nostalgia talking. But no, because not only did the caves feel a lot more barer, and the mobs felt a little more fleshed out, and all these other things. Also, hello, Herobrine Shrine. Not only did majority of these things feel interesting, but like they felt like they were supposed to be there, you know? Like they didn't feel like complete dog shit. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying. The game didn't feel weird. Hi. And, like, don't get me wrong, the bunkers, the ancient city, all that shit is cool, but, like, there used to be a time where Minecraft wouldn't add biomes, and they would just add specifically, like, maybe, like, 2 or 3 hubs, and then another update, they would add, like, maybe 5 biomes. And there was, before Notch left, and don't get me wrong, Notch was like, you know, so a crazy motherfucker. But when Notch was around, Minecraft had plans of adding a red dragon, possibly adding the ether, like, into the base game. Most of these things, like, that Minecraft is known for, like, came from when the game was base. He's like the creeper, the enderman, the pig man, and those all were from here. And don't get me wrong, I love the fact that they added the end update and the ancient city and all this other stuff, but I'm not a big fan of the new Caves and Cliffs update. Of the it's not new. It's not been new for years. But like the Caves and Cliffs update, that's not interesting. Like, I'm sorry, it's not. It's just more boring than anything else. Because it's like there's no originality behind it. There's nothing. And it's just like, oh yeah, let's add deep sleep. And there you go. It's done. Like, it's not the same feeling. Let's make the caves more convoluted. And yeah. Let's make iron more easy to find, and diamonds more easy to find, and lapis more easy to find. Even though lapis has already been easy to find, and iron was like, you know, common. Now it's just far too common. Like, it's not the same feeling. When you found diamonds, you felt excited to a degree. I guess there was like this childlike wonder for the game for when you found diamonds initially. When you find diamonds now, it's just like, oh, cool, I found it. Oh, hey, look, there's another vein right there. No, like, it's not the same feeling. Like, don't get me wrong, if you're starting out and you didn't grow up with the originals and this is your first time playing Minecraft, yeah, you're gonna like be like, oh, diamonds, yeah. But when you're someone who played the old Minecraft and it took a little longer to find those, right? You felt a lot more excited. And when you're playing a new world, you just find them off the whim. And I'm the exception here. I literally found diamonds on the first day. It's not interesting. Don't get me wrong, by the way. I understand netherite's there, and it's like, oh yeah, netherite, let's go. And trust me, I understand that. That's the new childlike wonder, but it's just not the same. It's really not. It just doesn't feel the same. It doesn't. Like, when you play fucking... When you went to the Nether initially... Sorry about that, by the way, guys. When you went to the Nether initially, it didn't feel... like... shit. It didn't feel... like crap. It felt... better. Honestly, it did. And now when you play new Minecraft, it just doesn't feel the same. Also, yeah, we'll have the shaders off for like right now. just because I want to experience the enhanced celestials normal. But yeah, no, old Minecraft was just something. Bro. It was something. And yeah, you can go back to it if you're playing fucking PC, hey, because there's the launcher. I don't get why Bedrock you can't do that, okay? Because when you did Bedrock, because there's this one third-party launcher for Bedrock, right? That lets you go back Minecraft versions. And it goes all the way back to Bedrock Edition, if I remember, like the Bedrock Edition things. And it was a lot more interesting, I guess. It wasn't different. It wasn't... I don't know, like, half-baked. Don't get me wrong, I like the armadillos, I like the warden, I like them all. Oh, I really, really do. But the warden is, like, the only genuine one I like now. Because, literally, majority of the characters are just not interesting. Oh, and that's the next thing about the Sniffer. The Sniffer is that one update that everybody was, like, initially excited for, because it felt like you were actually gonna get a new mob, like, actively a new one. But it wasn't a new mob at all. It was not a new mob. And that's the saddest part. Right? It was going to feel new, but because of how rare it is, it's just like, oh, it's easily missable. Who cares? The Black Ops ports? I'll say it like it is. They're ports. The fuck were you expecting? There wasn't gonna be new graphics. There wasn't gonna be new, like, majority-wise new settings. There was not going to be very many settings that were new. Alright? And I'm sorry to just say it like that, but there was nothing... there was nothing to expect from it. It was just gonna be literal ports. It was just gonna be that, a port. That's what it is. A port is a game that gets ported to another platform. That's a port. What people were thinking on the internet, and I do think this is a little goofy, because everybody was like excited, and they're like, oh, well, it's not new, it's not interesting, so I'm not, so I want my money back and all this other shit. My boy, they were ports. You knew they were ports going into it. Why do you care? Like, I'm sorry, but I don't care. And, like, I don't get it, because, like, don't get me wrong, I understand there's a lot of problems, and obviously that's going to be the case, because, you know, every time a fucking game gets ported, there is some fucking game-breaking bug that destroys it. And don't get me wrong, I fucking hate that. But that's kind of what you expect going into a port. At this point, because, like, I'm sorry, like, after the third time a game was ported and it came in with another game-breaking bug, I just didn't give a shit. I just expected it, and trust me, I don't like the fact that I expect it, but it's like, whatever, bro. So, what do I think about the ports? I think the same way that I saw the old CODs when they first came out. I think they're still pretty based. I think they're cool. Well, that's because they're not running on actual Activision / Treyarch servers. They're running on third-party servers, for the most part. That isn't PlayStation. Which is, like, gay, but no, okay, whatever. It's just how they wanted to do it, I guess. You can't really expect much with COD ports at this point. And don't get me wrong, I'm excited about the fact that there's a rumor going around that they're actually going to have another port. They're going to be porting World at War, apparently, because it was apparently found in the files that World at War is going to have... it was found in the files that World at War was in there when they data mined the PlayStation and store stuff. And if that is actually true, I am very much excited, because I love World at War, bro. Best COD ever. Best COD. Because not only was World at War an incredibly dark... Like, it was significantly darker, right? Than... It was significantly darker than any other COD they had. And the only one that actually, to a degree, somewhat got close, in my opinion, was World War II. World at War was that one game that I genuinely loved, because it was an incredibly dark version. There was no good guys in World at War. You were just one soldier fighting against all. And yeah, you were playing the good guys, because you were still defeating the Japanese army that committed a lot of atrocities during the World War. And you were fighting the Nazis. And don't get me wrong, they are very much the bad guys. But it didn't just show that it was a black and white thing. Like, it did show that Americans
were also responsible for war crimes, and so were Soviets. Soviets, by all means, history-wise, they were completely responsible for a lot of things. And I'm not going to say that it wasn't justifiable, but at the same time, holy shit. The shit they did during the war was fucking crazy, dude. Dude, it was bad. By far, though, the Japanese definitely, oh my god. Look, I love Japan now, but Japan back during the 1930s and 40s, oh, that makes you raise some serious questions about them. Because, like, for those that don't know, the Japanese did a lot of horrible, horrible things, worse than what the Soviets did. And the Germans, like, literally, if anything, the only ones that would have taught them was the Croatians. And there's like so many history videos about all the things that these nations did. And I honestly gotta say, it's interesting when you realize it about it, because it's like, this is the same nation that's known for this other stuff, but not more known for this. That's crazy. Honestly, if you're like studying World War II and you want to like learn more about it, I'd say literally learn more about it, but just don't go in there with a soft heart, because it's not gonna be good. The things you learn about the Second World War is so all over. Like, it's genuinely terrifying. The peaceful moon sets. But yeah, no, I'd say give World at War a try, because World at War is not a bad game. It is by far one of the best games that you could play. It's glitchy as fuck, I will give it that. Because World at War, ironically, just like how every COD is nowadays, was a complete rushed, buggy mess. Because World at War was a game, right, that kind of got rushed out the door because they didn't care about a World War II shooter anymore. When Modern Warfare 1, right, came out, now that was the main focus for Activision, because it was like, oh, this is the, like, one of the most notable tropes, and that's what put COD genuinely on the map. Yep, it wasn't World at War, it wasn't COD 1, 2, or 3, it wasn't BO2, it was COD 4, it was Modern Warfare. World at War, ironically, just would like completely smooth sailed out of that shit. Like, they weren't even there to begin with. And when World at War came around, the main thing that World at War is now usually known for, right, is the fact that it was the start of zombies. He's for COD. And nowadays, they are slightly getting recognized. World at War is being recognized for the fact that it started the Black Ops side of COD, right? Because before Call of Duty Black Ops 1 ever came out, World at War was kind of like a prelude to that, right? Because, like, if you didn't know, in BO1, you play as Reznov, of a Russian sergeant that you meet during the Battle of Stalingrad in World at War. And you watch Dmitry Petrenko die. Okay? And for those that don't know, Dmitry Petrenko was the main character, the Soviet main character for World at War. Private Miller, which was on the American side of, which was the character you played on the American side of World at War, is a background character during the Pentagon mission. That does confirm that he had actually survived past the Second World War, and joined the Secret Service, which makes World at War more interesting. And obviously, like I just said, Reznov is a character you play, and you meet him, and Reznov is the character you meet at the start of the Soviet campaign for World at War. He was the sergeant that gives you the sniper rifle during I don't think it was Blood and Guts. That was a completely different mission, but I do know it was like Stalingrad. It was the Stalingrad mission specifically. And a character like that is just great, bro. But yeah, I'm just gonna say it like this. World at War is a good game. It is a very dark game. It is the darkest that COD has ever went. And the old graphics, which honestly for me it was still pristine for its time, those graphics make it even darker. Ironically. So I'm kind of excited if it's true that they're putting it in. Because one, the story's good. Two, there's no good guy versus bad guy. It's just the horror of war, which is how COD should have played majority of their games. Right? For being for having a campaign that is pretty much just about war and, how brutal and bloody and how bad it can be. I do think World at War needs more stuff like that. The reason why people liked Call of Duty was, one, it was not afraid to get its hands dirty. But yeah, no, there goes my rant about talking about Call of Duty for the time being. I do like Call of Duty. I just wish that COD was a little more down to earth like it used to be. Because it was. It used to be down to earth. And I think a lot of people forget that. I got diamond boots. Let's go, guys. We'll take those emeralds and that cobblestone. The cobblestone is like the most important part about that. That I want, at least. And by the way, sorry about the guys with the electrical thing. They are joking. It's friends of mine, but I kind of don't want to see that on here right now. Even if my thing is dark and edgy shit. Dark and edgy, but I don't want to see that. For right now. Just got off work, man. Come on. Give me a fucking break. Like, I don't mind it. It's just not what I want to see on YouTube. All
honest. I already hate people who kind of do that stuff. I'm not in the heat of a moment. It's just like, in all retrospect, I don't get why people complain about something being what it's supposed to be, which is, you know, Call of Duty's Black Ops ports, you know, being ports. They're ports. They're supposed to be. They're supposed to be what the old feel of COD was, which was like, you know, no FOV slider, no new graphics, no nothing like that. No, like, they're ports. That's the point. And what people genuinely, I don't think people realize this. What they were thinking, right, when these ports were announced, was that they were gonna be remasters, which was like what Call of Duty 4, her Modern Warfare remaster was, and what Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 remaster was, which the Call of Duty 2 remaster wasn't even, you know, an actual genuine remaster. It was a campaign remaster, ironically. But it didn't matter. Nobody, like, people liked that. And I understand why. I liked it too. But at the same time, like, you knew what they were. They were remasters. They weren't ports. They weren't ports of the same game. They were remasters. There's, you know, the same game or even the similar game. Actually, no, a similar game would have been remakes. But the remaster, right, was more so like what they were gonna think the ports were gonna be, which was like, you know, a game with better graphics, better sounds, better quality, and even sometimes more content. And I do think that the Modern Warfare remastered, the first one, did end up stop being a remaster and ended up becoming a remake, because while it kept the campaign, it didn't keep the same feel as the multiplayer completely, because of the fact that they added new guns and new melee weapons and new features from the newer CODs at that point in time, which was like World War II, Infinite Warfare, BO3, those ones. And I can say that, like, don't get me wrong, it's cool, but at the same time, when does a remaster stop becoming a remaster and becomes a remake? In some shape or form. Like, it's nothing too serious. Like, I didn't care. I actually pretty much appreciated it. But that's my point. People kind of bitched about the fact that they were ports. When they knew they were ports and didn't complain about them being ports, like, beforehand. If you didn't want the ports, and you wanted remasters of it, then maybe don't celebrate the fact that the ports were coming. Because I'm sorry, I did not mind it, because not only did Xbox already have the original version, so PlayStation was just left alone with literally no older CODs,
CODs other than the ones that were also coming to the PlayStation 4 at the time, which was like COD Ghost. The first one was COD Ghost. You know, you can't really expect everything, you know? Huh? You expect... Essentially what they did was expect little. Or put their expectations on a realistic value that shouldn't have been expected. I guess. That's the most realistic way I can say it. And like I said, I don't mind it, but at the same time, it's just like... You kind of bargained what you asked for. Lamau. I knew what they were coming in, and I was not disappointed. That's all I'm gonna say. If some people were because they didn't have something new, then I'm sorry to hear that, but that was kind of expected. The only thing I actually did accept, though, that I also think is kind of bullshit and greedy, was the fact that the ports were literally, what, $40, $60? They were full price, just like the old ones, just like the originals on the Xbox 360 and the PS3. No, that's kind of bullshit. Cause it's like, why? Why have the ports be the same exact fucking price? Like, it makes sense why the 360, like, why Xbox Series S and X and even the One would have the full price COD, because it's literally the same COD from the 360. Like, they still use 360 servers for BO2, you know, on the Xbox. But on PlayStation, you're not using the same servers. You're just porting them because you can't put them on it with the PS3 servers. So it's like what's the fucking point? What's the point of keeping them the same price? Like, they waited years to get these CODs back, to get these CODs put on PlayStation, on the newer PlayStations. And they're disappointing it. And they're like, oh yeah, let's do full price. Just like how Steam, you know, buys our shit. And they surely don't buy it when it's on sale. Or when it's discounted. Thank God I had PS Plus, because I bought that shit discounted. I was not gonna pay fucking $60 for the ports, even if I love BO1 and BO2. And even if World at War, if it gets ported, right? If it actually is being ported, even if World at War goes onto the PlayStations, I am not spending fucking full price on fucking World at War. A game that I already own on 2 different platforms. I own to explain, I own World at War for 2 platforms. The Xbox, right? Hey, the Xbox Series S specifically. And the PC. Well, $30 for one game and DLC isn't bad. You are correct. The problem is that the DLC is not 30 fucking bucks, and the game is not 30 fucking bucks. When you have 2 games that are exactly either the same price or mostly the same price, as their original counterparts, you get the same shit. And don't get me wrong, it would be affordable back then. it's not affordable now. Most places, and I really do mean most places, no matter where you are, is in a complete and disastrous economic crisis right now. And some places have been in that even before before the economy internationally, for the most part, did collapse. Like, before COVID, you could afford these ports a lot easier. Nowadays, you can't afford shit. Some people, like, why do you think some people genuinely don't buy the PS5? Besides the fact that PlayStation has been making a shit ton of policies that are just not consumer friendly at all. Fucking, to point it out, how the reason why fucking PlayStation hasn't been making any newer ones, right? Hasn't been making any newer ones. Like, why people, like, some people stay on the PS4 for one reason and one reason alone. The PlayStation 5 is too unaffordable. And don't get me wrong, I understand that, like, if you grind the shit out of your life, out of your job and everything, or whatever you're doing, or you're just, like, you know, doing other things to make money, yeah, it's a little bit easier. But the problem is that you're still gonna be, like, having to spend a shit ton of money. Because what people fail to understand is that, like, you could be rich, but most others are not. Like, most others are still, like, you know, still trying to scrape by, you know, ever since, you know, the disaster of 2020. In late 2019. 2019 was, you know, bad too, because that was actually the definitive start of COVID. But eventually, I'll say it like this. It's not all bad. You can still afford it, but the problem is that you're still gonna have to scrape by, which means it's gonna be a lot of challenges. Ugh. Before anybody goes, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it, bro. I do get it. But still, like, it's whatever. I don't know. My head's not all there right now. I do apologize if I'm constantly going on these rants and it's making this stream less enjoyable. Or if I'm removing things for some people that makes this even less enjoyable. I'm just not in the mood to deal with certain things right now. Or I just haven't been in the mood to deal with certain things. Oh, I reached my goal, guys, of getting to Honestly, I don't think it sounds too bad because, like, on streams, you're definitely gonna see a lot of people doing that, whether or not you're on Twitch or YouTube. I feel like that is a marginally, like, massive thing that a lot of streamers do. Fucking XQC burns alive in lava. He goes on a whole fucking rant about why he died in lava. Only thing I can think of in that moment, just literally XQC just explaining why Soul Sand he fucking died. Why he died by touching lava because Soul Sand is 1 inch shorter than a regular block. Oh, it's the best fucking thing ever, bro. So fucking goofy. He's like, okay, so what happened is, fucking, God, bro, gotta love him. I gotta love him. By the way, obviously, I'm not gonna talk about politics on this channel as often, and because politics is gay, but you know. It's not the only reason, by the way. I just don't want to, because it's like, I've gotten fed up with hearing about politics a lot. There be an Enderman somewhere, boys. How the fuck did I get up here, by the way? I'm actually a little confused. I lost my way already. I immediately lost my way. How the fuck is that possible? Yeah, but the transit ambience would mean that there's a lot of fire. Honestly, I'm not excited if I ever do a Broken Script Let's Play, by the way. Or, sorry, stream series where I have to play survival. Because, for those that don't know what I'm talking about, the Broken Script is that one fucking horror mod that was, like, incredibly popular because of the fact that it got banned off of CurseForge. For being quote-unquote malware. That shit is terrifying, bro. I will probably not get to half of my Minecraft streams. I'm just saying. I probably will not. Because I'm far too skittish, I guess, and tired at the same time. I honestly just don't care. I'm just that tired. I really don't. But you can't say it wouldn't be funny if I just fucking went... fucking... Little fucking chud fucking cowering in fear. at the giant squiggly line. Back when Call of Duty used to actually be something. Ugh. Are you fucking serious? I actually did lose my way. Holy shit. The fuck am I? Mommy? Ow. That hurt. I actually don't remember how I got here. That's not good. And I completely forgot how I got here. Oh. This is a amethyst right up there! We found it, boys. We found amethyst. For those that don't know, I really like amethyst. That guy was not important. He had no... He was not useful at all. He was a shepherd. So it seems that I found a new part of this, of the cave. Maybe I should, maybe I should find my way back first before I fucking do this. There we go. Alright, let's find our way out so that I can come back down here another time. And also light up the shit out of this area so that I can actually explore freely. Well, I know there's lava right there. Oh, there's a skeleton. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. I will not end this stream off of a fucking off of this. Dude, I'm not gonna end it like this. I'm just letting everybody know that if I am going to fucking end this stream, I'm gonna end it the right way. Fucking ain't no fucking way I'm leaving this fucking thing like this. It's alright, Solar. Have a good night, man. I'm probably gonna head off soon anyways. I just need to find a good place to... I just need to find the way out, and then I'll be going. I'll be Gucci. Nobody says Gucci in this modern day and age. What the fuck is wrong with me? No, but on the real, yeah. I'm so sorry about the stream, guys, and the fact that I'm probably not gonna be very long with this one. I am trying my hardest to be, like, interesting. But, there's only so much I can do without sounding like a dick. Oh, that's even worse. Let's just do that. Honestly, though, I remember a time when I was on a stream, when I was on other friends' streams, and I wasn't streaming myself. Have a good night, Solar. When I was not streaming myself, right? I would play with this one group. I think it was Fluff Hive SMP. Initially, it was the first one, right? And I remember a time when I was in there and I was watching. I was playing with. I think someone named Sky, if I remember. I remember one night, right? I got so fucking bored, and I just wanted to be fucking goofy, because I didn't want to, like, be, that one annoying person who speeds run the fucking game. And essentially what I did, right, was that we had a little add-on for images, right? So what I did was that I grabbed an image of JSchlatt, grabbed an item frame, right? And I put the JSchlatt thing on. I put JSchlatt on a map, right? Like on the little map, because you can make images off of them if you have the right add-on for them. And essentially what I ended up doing was that I ended up going into Derps' house. Now, some of you may know who Derps is if you watch his Twitch stuff. And I specifically remember I went into his house. I built up a little bit, hit to his ceiling, put an item frame on his ceiling. And what I ended up doing was that I fucking put the image of JSchlatt on there, and it was hovering over his fucking bed. So every time, so Derps went to bed, and went to bed on on the game, right? And the first thing he saw when he went to bed was fucking JSchlatt looking down at him. Which was the best fucking thing ever, bro. I loved it. That was a few laughs. It was funny every now and then. I will forever remember that day, and it was the best day ever. If only that server didn't get ruined. If only. And then a bunch of drama happened, which resulted in a lot of problems with the other parts of the servers. No longer in Fluff Hive, by the way. I will not disclose why. I left in good faith. Yes! Low Poly Richtofen would be even funnier. I should have done that. I actually should have done that. That would have been significantly funnier. I don't think a lot of people know about Low Poly Richtofen, considering he's only to one game. He's in 2 because he's a jump scare for BO4. Low Poly Richtofen, right, was a meme, right, circulating in the COD community during the times of BO3 to World War II. It still circulates to this day to a degree, but not the same amount as it used to, because it just isn't the same feeling anymore. Essentially, what Low Poly Richtofen was essentially, there was a BO3. There was a version of BO3. It was for the Xbox 360 and PS3, right? And essentially, those two versions, one, you can't get anymore. They were only digital, to my knowledge. And two, Sorry. And 2, essentially... Oh, fuck. Essentially, BO3 was so bad because it was revered for the fact that it could not run on normal specs, right? Like, it was bad. It was dog shit. Right? You could not run BO3 proper without it lag spiking. And understand this is essentially what the BO3 versions for the last gen consoles, or quote-unquote last-gen consoles. They're more now called the retro consoles. Even though they're... No, they are. They are retro. I'm too old to... I remember when I grew up with those things. But... essentially... Right? Essentially, low poly Richtofen was Richtof... Back in the day, what did you say? I don't think that's the right thing to call somebody. Do not call them BF, bro. That is not the right abbreviation to use in a position like that. But essentially, PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, again, I'm sorry if I'm repeating, I completely lost my train of thought. And also, I'm very bad at talking. Essentially, BO3 and Xbox had a Black Ops 3 port that was ran by a third party, right? Because Treyarch could not be bothered, nor was Activision bothered to actually properly get the game to work on last-gen consoles at the time. So what they did was that they hired a third party to get the game to run. And what this costed what this costed the game was essentially their graphic quality. If you play on PC, right? And you go and try and play... fucking... What's it called? BO3, right? But you can't run it normally, so you go to low graphics. That was what it looked like, but worse. Essentially, it was low graphics Black Ops 3. Hey, and the worst part about it all, right, was that the game ran so janky, so glitchy, that people would mock the shit out of it because of how fucking bad it was. And it got this title, right, that it was just one of the worst CODs out there. But it was really funny. So what ended up happening was that Call of Duty BO3 only had 2 DLCs. It had 2 DLCs, the Reisendreck and the Giant. And it was nothing special. Hell, but before that, right? Essentially, when the game launched, it didn't have a campaign, for 1. It was bad. But for 2, BO3 had Shadows of Evil. Because Shadows of Evil was the base, was the original, like, it was the first zombies map that you had for Black Ops 3. And essentially, right? Hey, when you beat the Easter egg on Shadows of Evil, normally, it's YouTube, by the way. It's YouTube doing the censoring. But normally, YouTube would, sorry, not YouTube. Normally, the cutscene would play out where essentially Richtofen comes out of the portal, makes a smug look on his face, and takes the summoning key for himself, which sets up for the rest of the DLCs, He's right. Starting from the Giant to Revelations. The thing now, that was how it normally went. But the funny and worst part about about that whole thing, right? Was the fact that it did not look like that on. It did not look like that on the last gen versions of the BO3. It looked like dog shit. Oh, that's actually some good. Fortune is great. Hey, that was actually what I was kind of hoping for. So what it ended up looking like was essentially Richtofen, poker-faced, just nearing the little area to make it out as how do you call it? As 2D? As a 2 poly? It was so bad, bro. It was so bad. Richtofen straight up looked like a fucking idiot. Essentially, right? That was the funniest part about that whole thing. Because he just looked fucking goofy. It wasn't even Richtofen anymore. Give me a moment and I'll like show everybody what it actually looked like, because that shit was really funny. When I saw it, it was like the worst thing ever. Ooh, a backpack. Oh yeah, they were pitch black. Fuck yeah. No, I remember they were fucking horrible, bro. It looked like nightmare fuel. That was what it looked like. If there was a sleep paralysis demon that you would see from a video game, just because it had bad quality, fucking BO3 Richtofen, low poly Richtofen would be your fucking guy. Hey, he was so fucking ugly, bro. But essentially, it got so fucking, like, popular, right? It got so popular for being so downright horrible that people would fucking make jokes that this was Richtofen. And that this was, that this was what the new gen ports were gonna be for for BO6 and BO7. And because essentially BO6 started, because for context, BO6 kind of went downhill, right? And people realized that and was like, oh, fuck this. So give me a second. I'll show you guys what I mean. Sources. Capture. Source. All right, let me show you. So, one, go to YouTube. to point it out. This was last gen Richtofen. Right? This motherfucker looked fucking ugly, bro. Like, this was Richtofen proper. And everybody just made a whole meme out of it. It was the funniest shit ever, bro. And it got to the point where someone made a meme about it. And this was the fucking meme. Like, someone actually made a last gen version of a jump scare version in BO4. And this was how it went, right? Essentially, you looked out there, and all it would do is that the face would show up. I love it, bro. I love it. It's great. It's fucking great. Yeah, I want to remove. So yeah, that was low poly Richtofen. That was what everybody like when BO4 to I think Cold War. Yeah, it was Cold War. When Cold War was around, when Cold War was the new one, when that was what they did. That was the shit they did, and everybody loves them for it. Back when Treyarch used to actually Treyarch shit. Now say what you want about Treyarch and how they did BO4, because trust me, I don't like how they did BO4 either. But they definitely did the right thing by making that joke. I will forever love the fact that they actually did that shit. It was the best thing in the world, and no one will ever think of it like that. Ever. You're welcome, guys. Probably gave like maybe 5 nightmares to like 5 people in this chat now. So sorry, guys. So sorry. Please tell me I'm almost at the fucking dungeon. I need to fucking get this done. There we go, finally! Fucking took long enough. Oh, where the fuck am I, bro? Interesting iron chest plate. I'll take it, though. I'll take that fucking mending book, thank you. Is that a fucking bow? This fucking zombie has a fucking bow. Who gave a zombie a fucking... Oh, that's a crossbow. I'll happily take that. Thank you. Still, bro, who gave that fucker a crossbow? Ow. completely forgot I cannot put that shit in there. No. You know what? Yeah. And give me that Unbreaking 2 Iron Pickaxe. I'll happily take that shit. Nice black banner. Some of this shit scares me. Legendary stick. Alright, bro. Alright. Alright, I think that's my cue to get the fuck out of here. As soon as I get home, I'll immediately just stop the stream because I think I'm a little too tired for this. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry, is that fucking battle sub? Fucking battle sub? I'm fucking saving that, that's funny. Nope, wrong, nope. Yep, there we go, base. Found the base. Honestly, I think I'm only one more away from actually getting my full, all the stuff I wanted to make the Herobrine Shrine. I almost ran into that ravine. Good thing I didn't. Because I would not have been able to immediately notice it until after it happened. Can't just do water bucket clutch like that. It would not be good enough. Like, I could probably do this. See? I can do that, but I can't do fucking, like, 50-meter drop. I immediately get tunnel vision if I do that shit. Also, 34 levels is not enough to fucking go off of. I'm like, I don't want to do that just because of the fear. I have work in the nighttime after this. Who knows, guys? Maybe I'll start it up. Maybe I'll do another Minecraft stream after this. After today. Hey, I might do a back-to-back, heck, after work. We'll just say, hey, we'll just label the next one like, work fucked me. Here's a why. Doesn't actually explain why work fucked me. Would be pretty funny. I really need to enable my voice chat so that I can do echo. That would be fun. I had voice chat installed just for that reason. I'm not even joking. I should really check what my thing is for by the way, notice how my GPU goes between like 84 to 100? That should really tell you how bad this can go. No, but on the real, I'm actually looking for one thing, guys. I do apologize. I'm just looking to see if I can figure out what my fucking thing is for sorry, for by the way, notice I'm on day 19. But I'm trying to see if I can find the season overlay because I want to know what season I'm on. Chunk queues, CH, overworld, chunks, integrated server, biome, Minecraft snowy plains. Shit, I guess I just don't get to see what my thing is. Yeah, so much clutter. Yeah, agreed, that's how that works. That's usually how that goes. But I think we have finally reached the crossroads of our label. Label? Label? I meant to say labor. My apologies. Honestly, I kind of want to just switch to chiseled deep slate because this would look nice. No, fuck it. I'll take 6 of these and then I'll see what they look like. Yeah, you know what? That honestly looks better. Genuinely, that would look a lot cooler. I'm gonna take off the fucking thing. Well, fuck you. Louis Caliber! All I can think of is just that. Fucking Louis Caliber! Fuck. Oh well, might as well use it. And then we'll save it for another time, I guess. I don't know.
Caliber. No, but that looks beautiful. Look at that. Bop, 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 bop. If you can't tell, I'm in some pain. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Alright, here we go. Honestly, I kind of like how this deep slate looks. But, yeah, I think that's gonna do for now. I think I'm done. I can't stay awake any longer. I'm far too tired for this. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm, like, really fucking, like, out of it. I'm beat. Like, I'm straight up beat, bro. I can't fucking stay awake. I'll fucking save my fucking thing, and then we'll just end it here. I'm so sorry about how short this is. I know, like, it's only 2 hours, but I am very tired. I did just, like, work bad a lot, and, you know, it's whatever, but it's okay. I wish everyone a good night, and bye-bye.